Hello, this is Dr. Christy Patton Lokes, and this is the solution to Exam 3, Part 2, Question 3. And in this one, we were asked to estimate the mass diffusivity of okara, which is apparently like a soy byproduct when they make soy oil. Doesn't really matter what it is, and the values for the diffusivity are given here in the table. And you have choices, and I included the graph because I wanted you to see what poor quality this was. So if you try fitting various curves, none of them are going to be excellent. This one was probably the best fit that I found that was reasonable. But it really wasn't all that much better than a straight line. And if you look at this and estimate where it is that you're doing, you can use sort of common logic to make a decision about which technique you want to use. Now, this was done using the power law, and you could then go in and fit the power law. If you just use this as is, recognize that you're only getting two significant figures here, unless you come in here and let me see if I can get it to do this. No, it is not in the mood today to do that. Frequently, I can get it to show me more significant figures, but right now it's not in the mood. Sometimes this computer has bad days, and this is one of them. If you just use this as is, equals 0.0029 times 85 to the 1.5717 power. I think I misread that. 217. Okay, you get about 2.5 times 10 to the 9th. So, and if I look at the graph at 85 is right here, and yeah, that looks like it's about 2.5 is what this is showing. Okay. If I look at the 2 points that are closest, and let me just play with this a little bit, and I'm going to add a line here that is going to just connect these 2 points directly. These are way out of line slope-wise from all of the other points. Okay? At 85, it's going to be a little bit on the high side compared to this. If you had 115, again, it's going to be a little bit on the low side for this, the different numbers that you guys were given. I think that a straight line fit isn't terrible, but it's not as good as this. But recognize that this answer with that many sig figs is bizarre. You really only get 2. So that would be your 2 that you get. You could, some people chose to do the quadratic technique. Now the quadratic technique, depending on which 2 you use, would be like connecting a curve across here. And so you're still going to be on the high side or the low side, depending on which of these 2 sides you use. It's still not going to be very good, but none of the answer choices were very good. So therefore, I allowed a great bit of latitude as long as you correctly identified what you chose to do. So for instance, this one was done using trendline, and I did at least correctly identify that really only 2 of these digits are legit. But if you wanted to do it using other techniques, that would be fine also. So this concludes our solution to Exam 3. Thank you very much.